All right, we are ready for some Football Manager. Let's get into this, and yeah, it should be a good day. We are, not quite halfway through. I think about a third of the way through our season here with VfL Wolfsburg. December 1st, 2038. So 14 years into the future. Almost exactly 14 years into the future because we're almost into December already. That is crazy. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for anybody who is joining either live or on the VOD. I appreciate all of you. And I don't know, there's not really much else to say. Let's just jump right into it and get into this so we can hopefully, if we can really speed through this, we might be able to get through this season today, maybe. It's a little challenging, but we might be able to get through it. Because obviously if we get farther into the Champions League, we'll have a lot more games to play there as well, so something to consider. Next game coming up is in 3 days. Let's just make sure the squad is resting. They are all resting. Good stuff there. And we can kind of cruise along here. I can't believe it's already almost December. I say almost. I guess we're right around the halfway point of November, so maybe almost is a little bit of a strong word, but it's not far away. I don't really care about either of those things right now. I don't care about any of that, so that meeting was not very helpful for us. And we're not moving anybody around, so we'll just leave that as is. Again, I hate the fact that our second team doesn't count as our team. If we send somebody there to train, they do not count as being trained at our club. That's a bit of disappointment. Would be much better off to have like an under 21 team as opposed to a second team. What's RB Leipzig ranked right now? 5th. All right, so they're actually a pretty decent team. We definitely want to run our number 1 squad there if at all possible. With our backup strikers, don't we? Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that we had striker issues in this particular save. Actually, everybody's hurt. Forgot about Zawadzki too. My goodness, this is just a rough one. Well, we'll figure it out once we get to the day. But hopefully our strikers start coming back very, very soon. We're going to need them in a big way. I'm surprised that we've actually done as well as we have without them so far. It just shows, I guess, that the rest of our team is pretty rock solid. We got Elia, at least. Elia has been he's been great. We love him. He's potentially our best striker. And I would say not too much of a stretch to say that he is the best off the bench striker in the world. Come on. Has more goals off the bench than most strikers have that are starters. The guy is insane. It's like our closer, like in baseball. Like you have the starting pitcher in baseball, but honestly, the closer, he's the guy that comes out with like 1 inning left, an inning and a half, something like that. Maybe a couple innings. Who knows? He's not out there to pitch much, though. He's out there to just bullet some rockets past the batters late in a game when everybody's getting tired, everybody's slowing down. He comes out there, pitch, 100-mile-an-hour fastballs to just finish out a game. That's what Ellie is for us. When everybody's tired, he comes out and runs circles around the defense and just scores goals. It's nice. Unfortunately, though, he's having to start right now, which is messing up our winning strategy for before. Wow, we're playing Borussia Dortmund in the cup game, huh? Well, that's essentially the championship game early on in that series. So, yay. All right, so obviously Zavadzki cannot play. Osterk is able to play, though, so I guess we'll bring him in. That's fine. We do have Amadeo, although Amadeo does need to get some game time. All right, fine. We'll bring Amadeo in. Fall needs some play time as well, but I don't... No, you know what? I'm actually going to bring Oster in. Amadeo can play later. We'll have plenty of time for him to play in at a future time. If he gets upset about it, then so be it. I mean, he gets upset about me trying to help him out, then he was going to get upset about it no matter what we did. That's the way I feel about that. All right, we'll go with something like this. This will work. It's definitely a winning squad here. As I said, a winning squad. Castro getting a goal, Farkas picking up a goal, Oster picking up a goal, and then there was an own goal. 29 shots, 13 on target. That's insane. We got 4 goals overall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, he's got a ST next to his name. Let's go ahead and get him injured. That sounds about right. That seems to be the what's going to happen for us the entire season. It's just all of our strikers. Anybody who has an ST next to the name is just going to get injured. Literally 6 strikers. Zavatsky's a striker. Cars is a striker. I mean, Natman might as well be a striker at this point. It's just, come on, Gabe. Seriously. Let's let up on the obvious bias here of making all my guys injured just so you can't beat me on the field, so you're gonna beat me in the medical room, huh? It's very rude. It's like, how do we slow this guy down? He's too good for us. I know. Let's injure all his players. Joke's on you. I still have a lot of players that are very, very good. Although, if we keep it up, I will eventually run out of players. That is just kind of how it works. The war of attrition, I will eventually lose. I'm to play my second squad against Eindhoven here, but I don't know. We definitely need to win that game. Since we, I know we drew a game recently in the Champions League, so yeah, I definitely want to win that game. What are we ranked at now? We're at 3rd, but we have a game in hand. So if we win the game in hand, we go back to the top. So yeah, we definitely want to win it. We can play our backups on the Hamburger game. High scoring, like in training. Hey, how's it going, Speedy? Speedy Spaghetti. I like your name. That's awesome. Alrighty. When are our guys coming back? I didn't even look at that when I was looking at the screen. 8 weeks for 6 on the high end. 4 weeks for Zavatsky. 11 days for Natman, but again, not a striker. 7 days for Cars on the high end, and only a day for Ostrich, although he might not be available for this very next game. We'll see. Facing a contract stalemate? What are you talking about? Like, it's not like we have talked about it, so I'm not sure what you're talking about, a contract stalemate. 19 months remaining. That's not enough time? Are you kidding me? I think that's plenty of time to have a conversation. A lot can happen in 19 months, just saying. We're only 57% favorites. We haven't had like a good wonder kid come through our youth system in a while. I mean, we just haven't really had a lot of good development in our, I mean, we just don't have a good youth system in general. I mean, it's kind of is, we're focusing more on getting our guys from outside and developing them. And once they get here, we got good training facilities, just not good development facilities like the, or maybe youth facilities. All right, so Abe's going to get a new contract at the end of the year. Amadeo gets more game time. I mean, all these guys are going to definitely get game time when they come back from their injuries, so I'm not worried about those. Inter drew against Borussia Dortmund. Interesting. That's good. I mean, both of those are good teams, so the fact that they drew against each other is actually quite good for us. I'm glad I don't know who you are, because a broken foot, I mean, added to all of our other injuries right now, is just really sad. But thankfully, you are not anybody I care about. That sounds harsh. All right, let's go here. Again, we'll have to bring Zavotsky out. How long can you play? Guess we'll bring Amadeo in here. I don't see no point in risking Ozturk. He can sit on the bench, though. But I'm not going to start him today. Technically, we can bring more people onto the bench. Let's see here. Let's go to our under 19s. Who do we have here that I know is decently good? I actually don't know that we have anybody on our under 19 squad right now. I think most of these guys, we've already loaned out most of the guys that would be decent of any sort. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this. We don't have to fill out all the subs. 6-0. Is that all? 22 shots, 13 on target, 6 goals. Those are some statistics I could get behind. Those are some amazing statistics. A little bit better than 50% accuracy, and then within that accuracy, about 50% like actual completion. That's pretty good. Broyar getting a goal, Castro getting a hat trick of assists, Hansis getting a goal, Amadeo coming off the bench getting a goal, Elia getting a goal, of course, Paolini getting a goal. Good stuff. Technically, there was an own goal throw in there to mess up my awesome stats, but that's all right. We did just secure a playoff spot, as you would expect with that kind of performance. I mean, Castro keeps putting up those kind of stats. We're going to be having a hard time finding an excuse to bring Zavotsky back in. Castro is quite the player as well. All right, let's make sure we are giving people a little bit of rest here. Nah, I'm kidding. We love Zavotsky. Zavotsky always has a home with us. Now it looks like Hansis will have to sit for the next fight, unfortunately, or not fight, next match, unfortunately. Do you assign specific orders to players or just regular tactic? I have specific orders assigned to some of the players. And like if we were to go into this, some of these, I believe some of these have some specific ones. I don't remember what they are. I mean, I literally set this up probably like IRL a year ago. You know what I mean? So I'd have to go back to a year in my memory in real life. Basically, we set this up whenever the FM24 came out originally, and we set this tactic deck, and we haven't touched it since because it has been successful ever since then. But yeah, I definitely did put some specific orders on some of those guys. Good job, attaboy. Yeah, we'll play our second squad for this next game. Which, unfortunately, does mean some of our guys who have been starting will be playing again, but that's just because of the injuries. Chicho's not very happy with us right now. Yes, I know you want some game time, but we've been getting you some. Sorry if it's not enough. Maybe your standards are a little too high. I'm just saying. This guy's been all over the place. This guy has literally had a world tour. Well, I guess mostly French tour. But now he's at Borussia Mönchengladbach. Well, congrats, dude. So second squad's in there. Looks like we can actually run with what we got here. Although I do want to go ahead and bring Amadeo in. That's gonna be fine. And then we'll bring Ozturk onto the bench. We'll bring Farkas onto the bench. Gara for you, and then Suarez just come in here. We'll go with that. Looks good. Of course, Castro playing again, but Guillermo playing again. So some of these guys have been out there lately, but this will work. Elliot's been playing a lot, but we don't have a lot of choice. Second team gets 5 goals. Elliot picking up a pair. Amadeo getting another go. Castro picking up a pair. Yeah, that's some good stuff right there. Castro also getting a pair of assists. Good stuff there. Who is our leading goal scorer right now? Oh, was that my birthday? Well, happy birthday to me. It is my birthday. Let's see. Who is our top goal scorer right now? It is Savatsky's still our top goal scorer, and he's been sitting out for like the last month. That's impressive. Castro's number 2. Elio's number 3. Good goal scorers in there. I don't think we have a leading goal scorer in the Bundesliga, though, do we? Nah, not quite. But we do have the top 3 average ratings. We do have 4 player of the matches for Ozturk. Clean sheets for Pereira is only 6. Interesting. And we got 5th place goal scorer here. Actually, we have 2 guys that are tied for 5th. And Zavatsky's down here with 6 goals with Castro. I mean, if you look at all our players that have goals, we got a lot more goals on this list than anybody else. It's just not any one player is currently standing out in our team. It's a mixture of different people. Who's our next team? Borussia Mönchengladbach. Okay, we'll play our first team squad for this with our backups, I suppose. Although Cars, he might be back in time. We'll see. All right, Cars is back to full training. Good stuff. Please get healthy, my friend. We kind of need you. Not that Ellie has been doing poorly, but he can't play every game. Assuming guys like Chicho and Amadeo. Actually, Amadeo's kind of happy right now. That's good to see. Chicho's okay. Yeah, we got 75 days left to fully make them happy. Suarez. Actually, all 4 of these guys are happy right now. All right. I will accept that as a win. Mr. Elite Striker, sorry to upset you. Guillermo is a Chelsea target, huh? Well, good luck, because I'm not letting anybody go. Nobody at the moment is for sale. Well, nobody that I have in my starting or backup squad. Like how everybody's like super happy, except for like two people, Chicho and Amadio. Come on, guys, cheer up. We're doing well. You're getting game time. It's time to stop being so sad all the time. All right. Should be a decent game. I mean, we might. It's a home game for us, so I would give us the edge here, obviously. But Borussia Mönchengladbach is the type of team that could surprise us, unfortunately. So we got our first team squad in here. Zawadzki's in there, but Cars, can you play? Cars can play 45 minutes. I don't think we risk him for 45 minutes. What I think we do is we bring you in here. Amadeo's playing well right now. Well, yeah, let's just bring Ostrich into the Zawadzki spot. We'll leave Cars on the bench. I think that's okay. Natman, how much can you play? 75 minutes. All right, I'm leaving Natman out there. That's most of the game. I think we'll go with this. It's weird that Ostrich and Elliot don't have a good relationship yet. And here I was worried about the game for like 2.5 seconds. Oh, goodness. Natman gets a go. Vergara gets a go. Blanco gets a go. Abe gets a hat trick of assists. Perez gets a goal with 2 assists. Ostrich, an actual proper hat trick. Elia gets a goal. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't bring Ostrich in. Maybe I will. Okay, I'm glad I brought Ostrich in. The guy went off in that game. Oh, we're the best team in the world. If only we had the Champions League trophy to prove it. I feel like it's Ajax coming up. Can't put another friendly. Oh, it's because it's Christmas break. That's fine. That's fine. All right, well, then we'll just play the Ajax game in a bit. I mean, look at our goal differential. It's just so stupid. We're 16 games in, our goal differential is 54. That's not how many goals we've scored. That's our differential. I mean, it might be close to how many goals we scored, but I'm sure we let a few goals come through as well on the other side. Let's go to... I can go to Spain. It's fine. Currently training wing back left, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Hondas is not departing, guys. Like, chill. We'll take care of everybody at the end of the season. Unless they ask for a contract sooner, which is fine. Go have fun, Abe. Just please don't get injured. Hernandez. I mean, not an amazing player, but good enough. He's pretty good, actually. 19 years old, 6'3". Can play defensive midfield, which is what we like. Honestly, he's actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I like you. Let's go for you. Even if he doesn't make our first team squad, he will definitely be worth selling on someday for a pretty spicy profit. Nice. I like that. Sanchez, we can pass on you. There's not any transfer saga, guys. I promise. Nobody's going anywhere. They're all stuck here forever. Forever. Okay. Good to get you locked up. I mean, you're already 19, so you're probably never going to be homegrown. So I'll accept the loan back. That's fine. Actually, the loan back's probably just for the remainder of this year anyway. No, Farkas is not going anywhere, guys. I literally paid like 200 mil to get him here in the first place. I like how, like, they really think, am I going to have to, like, give you guys contracts just so everybody, like, calms down about it? Come on, guys. Like, how much did we pay for Farkas back in the day? We paid a lot. 235. Yeah, I'm not giving him up. I mean, you'd have to give me 500 million pounds for him. Seriously, I'm not giving him up for less than 500 million pounds. I don't think there's, I mean, has there ever been a player? I don't think any player's ever gone for that much. Surely not. We like Farkas. He's here because we like, we're just going to keep getting all these 18-month pop-ups, aren't we? And how much space do we have left in our wage budget? You know, a decent amount of space. We actually could go and renew all those contracts if we wanted to. I love that we got 221 million in the transfer budget that we are not spending. Just sitting there. Just exists. It's a post-it note that they gave me one day and I'm just like, huh, that's cute. And then we just ignored it. Hey, King Bob, how's it going? Castro. Actually, we actually want Castro back. We could use a striker just to have available right now. Didi. I don't know. One might bring you in as well. Give you a chance at some stuff. Good job there. Good stuff there. We're working on those. Who's supposed to go out on loan? Who are you? Do we care about you? Carrillo. Oh, he's already out on loan. Well, then why is it saying? Oh, he wants us to win the league. It's just telling us he's on loan. I was misreading that. I'm super excited for FM25. That's what's up. Well, I mean, someday. Someday we'll see FM25. Maybe. I mean, there's no way they could just say, you know what, guys, we decided not to do FM25. We're just going to give you FM26 in November. I say there's no way. I mean, there's always a way. It's very unlikely. I think they would lose so much money. That would be really bad. Wait, what am I doing? I don't want to give you a contract right now. No, you guys are fine. How much time you guys got left? 2040. Like, seriously. Talk to me when it's 2039, guys. I was promised City Skylines 2, and I'm still waiting, so I'm conditioned. Well, I mean, are you making a joke because City Skylines was so buggy? City Skylines 2? Because obviously City Skylines 2 did come out, right? It just was very buggy. At least that's what I heard. I haven't played it. I've never really been I mean, I played SimCity back in the day. I've never really been a big city builder type of person, and that, at least not that kind of city builder. I mean, I think they're cool. I think they are very cool. Just never been my type of thing. All right. I'm going to give you a contract because I accidentally opened up the button. I clicked the button. And this will get you till you're 33 years of age. We're able to work him down a little bit. Good job, Elia. Good job, Blanco. Okay, never mind. I'm sorry I said anything. My bad. Oh, goodness. Hey, Blanco, I just want to say you did a really good job in that last game. In fact, you've been really performing well in the last few games. What did you call me? What did you say? How dare you say such a thing? I'm going to get canceled by my player because I told him he did a good job. Come on. Come on, game. Come on. Sometimes this game makes me question reality. Are people like that in real life? Like, I know people that maybe get maybe a little embarrassed if they get, said congratulations, that they'll get a little shy, they'll get a little embarrassed. Some people don't necessarily like the spotlight of, hey, you did a good job. They'd rather just be in the background, whatever. But I don't know that I know anybody that would literally get offended because you told them they did a good job. That, why did they put that in this game? It's not realistic. It makes no sense. Perez getting the player of the year. 32 appearances, 9 goals, 21 assists. I mean, he was responsible for 30 goals. Perez, 43, 29 conceded, 21 clean sheets. Yeah. Oh, Abe didn't quite get that one. Been playing FIFA Manager back in 2012, then switched to FM. Stopped at FM 2019. I think I'll try the 24 version if I have the time. Well, I mean, you definitely have enough time to play FM24 right now because FM25 is not coming out anytime soon. Not until April, May. What was it? I don't even remember anymore. I've just, honestly, when they said 2025, I just ignored the month because I'm just like, I'll believe the real month when I see it. So even if they told me a month, I kind of just ignored it because I just don't believe it yet. Once it actually comes out and they've officially got the month really firmly in our hand, or it's in our hands, whatever, then I'll be like, okay, I believe the month now because the bait and switch was not fun. I mean, to be fair, I part of me has a lot of sympathy for them because I am a software developer in my day job. And so I get it. I get it that sometimes you overpromise and underachieve and everything like that. And you definitely don't want to put out a buggy mess. As bad as it is to tell people that you have to delay a game, putting out a buggy mess on time is so much worse. It's so much worse. So, but my concern is not that, okay, good, they're going to have time to actually get the bugs out. My concern is that they're only taking the time to actually get the bare minimum out, and it might still be a buggy mess whenever it comes out. You know what I mean? I don't think this is we need more time to fix bugs. I think this is we actually can't figure out the technology and we're struggling with that. And so they might still put out a buggy mess. I hope not. I really hope not, for their sake. Genuinely for their sake, because I can tell you right now, I've had many sleepless nights when I realized that I put out some code that broke something for a customer. It literally would cause me to not be able to sleep at night because I hate that. I take my work, I take a lot of pride in my work, and not just that, it's more of I actually care about my customers and I actually want them to have a successful, a working product that actually can help them do their jobs. At any time it's broken and I know that I'm responsible, that devastates me, honestly. And I'm assuming there's quite a few other developers like that, probably for Sports Interactive. So I'm assuming if it came out buggy, even after this, especially after this wait, they would be miserable. They would need some therapy, people. let's send all our team members to therapy because this is not something that's easy to deal with, quite frankly. Nobody wants that. So obviously I want it to be good so that I can play a good game, but I'm probably in a way, I actually want it to be good more because I don't want them to get like, if it comes out and it's amazing, then most people will forget about the delay, right? They'll be like, oh, wow, okay, this was worth the delay. Thank you for taking the time to get us something that's high quality and it looks amazing. If it is that, then yeah, people are still going to be a little burnt about the delay, but once they've got it in their hands, once they're playing it, and if it is also really amazing, then the vast majority of people will be like, okay, I get it, I understand, totally worth the wait. This is an amazing product. Thank you, and that's how it will go. But but if it comes out and it's buggy, I don't care if you are the biggest Sports Interactive fan in the world, you are still going to be upset, quite frankly. Hey, Nintendo fan, how's it going? Problem I see that there's no major update between versions. It could be a DLC, updated transfers. People have talked about that. From what I heard, it would still take some work to get something like that out, at least at the level that they would want it to be. And so that would be time away from putting it into the new game. So who knows? They might still put something out. They have put out updated patches that have updated rosters and stuff like that in the past. So it's not like they couldn't still do it. And they might still do it. I would not be surprised if they put something out, just maybe not like a full DLC, right? It might just be like a patch that says, okay, here's some updates. Not necessarily like a full, like, qualified DLC type of thing. Castro, showing pleasing progress. All right, so we did get other Castro back. Right? That's who just came back from loan. He might be on our dev center. There's Fabricio. There's Souza. Didn't we just bring Castro back? Isn't that what we just got an email about when I was sitting there having my rant? Where did it go? Oh, no, it was just the signings. Never mind. It was the signings that got finalized. I was thinking it was the guys coming back from loan. How do I feel the squad could be improved? I actually don't know. I hate this question because I'm like, I don't know. My squad's practically perfect. I mean, maybe a safe bet's always just say defensive midfield. More depth there, but I actually think we have plenty of people. You're right, but people still buy it. I think there's stratagem develops. They'll even buggy patch it. Well, that's not their intentional strategy. There's no way. I guarantee you there is not a single developer that works for them that wants to put out a buggy game knowing that they can just patch it later. That is not the case. There's no possible way. We really have 66 players counting our youth guys. That's impressive. Oh, good. Another injury to another attacking player. Great. Problem with Perez getting into injuries. Oh, this is only for 4 to 6 days. It's not as bad. I thought it said 4 to 6 weeks for a second there. But still, problem with him is if he gets a bad enough injury, he'll just retire someday. Which, I mean, we expect, and we have a backup option ready to fulfill that role when it does happen. But doesn't mean I'm ready for it to happen yet. So I don't want him to retire yet. You don't think a deal can be reached? Okay, well then I'm not even going to bother accepting that. Might as well not waste anybody's time. I forgot I got a new contract, so at least that's one less person we'll have to be bothered about. Dynamo Dresden. Okay, we can play our backup team for that game for sure. Now that we've had the Christmas break, are we like gonna get any of our other guys. I don't even have to look. I don't even have to look at the number. Like, I don't even care what the number is. It's not going to be enough. It doesn't matter what it is. Unless that number had 1 billion behind it. No, I'm kind of joking about that. Others does not matter. You cannot give me enough money to get rid of Abe. Sorry, buddy. Not going to happen. So Zavodsky is back. Good. Castro's back. 6 is the only other one that's like out for a long period of time. Perez is going to be back in a couple days. So it's really just 6. We do have most of the guys back. That feels really good. I'm happy about that. Coming into the second half of the season. Team back healthy again. Hopefully. Stay that way. Please. Pretty please. I do need to keep giving Amadio and some of those other guys some game time here. Even if our other guys come back. No, I'm not recalling anybody. I'm not loaning you out. And honestly, I don't even care about... Who are you? I don't remember even recruiting you. We'll see. Well, you won't accept that. What about you, Osterk? Hey, Osterk accepted it. Fine. Who are you? I don't remember you. Like, you're obviously pretty good. Like, you're going to be good someday, it looks like, potentially. But I genuinely don't remember recruiting you. How much did I pay for you? Actually. 5.5. All right. It was probably just some guy I saw that I figured could be good enough to sell on for 30 mil someday. So, that's probably exactly what that is. All right. Paolini, no, Paolini's not going anywhere. Horvat's not going anywhere. You guys can keep asking all you want. It's not going to happen. Oster, good job. Okay, thank you for not getting mad at me. Hans's, good job. Okay, you didn't get mad either. All right, let's put our second team in. Second team. Everybody is healthy. Good stuff. I will bring in Amadio. And I think that's the only one that needs to be in this list that needs some game time because Chicho's already there. Fall's already there. Zavodsky needs to get some game time, but he'll get that plenty of time soon enough. What am I training you as? I actually don't remember. You're just training as a playing position. Okay, I need to figure out what I want you to train as and plug you into that. So let's see here. Do I want you to be a... Oh, no, that's right. Wait, are you my... You're actually supposed to play on the left-hand side, aren't you? I think I remember that now. Let me pull up my my little notebook and remind myself what the plan was for you. Yeah, I remember now. I've just been playing you as a striker because we had strikers out. So no, you actually need to be trained as a left winger, which I don't actually have all my positions written down. Let me write them down real quick. Support. Inverted winger on support. DM on support. Just want to make sure everybody's training properly. Back on attack. Wing back on attack. 2 ball playing defenders. I'm assuming a sweeper keeper. Yep, sweeper keeper on support. And an advanced forward. As well as a DLF. I remember now. Cool. We will make sure everybody's training properly for that. So who's not currently training anything? First off, Amadio, who again, we want him to train as a midfielder on the left as an inverted winger on support. Perfect. And then Carrillo, we just got him in, right? He's new-ish. So I don't actually have him written down on my sheet. I'm assuming I was going to retrain him as a proper inverted winger on the right-hand side. So we will do that. Midfielder right, inverted winger on support. Who else? 2 defensive guys. Well, you guys are both out on international, but I guess I could train you anyway just to make sure we're good. Benetau. Yeah, just proper center back. Sounds good. So ball playing defender. On defend. How about you, Didi? You look pretty good. 6'1", it's not bad. Yep. So we'll play you as a ball playing defender. On defend. And finally, Castro, proper striker. Proper striker. Apparently, you've got some experience of a defense midfielder, though. That's interesting. But with 17 finishing and those kinds of physicals, yeah, proper striker. In fact, probably advanced forward, proper striker, right? We're not going to play you as a DLF. So yeah, advanced forward. So you will be an advanced forward on attack. Cool. All right, I think that's everybody trained the way we want them to be. Looks good. Hey, this is Broyar. Welcome to the next video. Okay. Thank you for, I guess, typing out my script. I do tend to say the same thing over and over again, don't I? I mean, you do so many videos. At some point, you just got to you got to have your opening be the same. It's just kind of how it works. Hello, this is Broyar. Welcome back to another episode of Insert Game Here. Today we're going to be doing insert whatever it is. Wait, why are you... No, we don't want you trading there. You want to be... Did I hit the wrong wingback for you? My bad. I want you to be this kind of wingback, please. Did I accidentally put you up there? That's strange. I don't feel like I would have made that mistake very often, but I guess I did in that case. Glad I spotted it. I mean, if you can learn how to play there, you can learn. I mean, you should be able to play there, in my opinion. So I don't think it'll affect too much that he's training in the other spot for a bit. Presumably, he's training all the same type of statistics that we would want anyway. But we might as well properly train him in the other spot. I might have to do like a 5 at the back tactic for FM25, just something different. The reason I did the 4-4-2 in this tactic is because I'd never done it before. So I forced myself to play a 4-4-2 for this entire Let's Play, or entire save, I should say, because I'd never done it before, and I wanted to stick with one formation. And so probably a good idea I might try like a 5 at the back. I've never really done a 5 at the back. I mean, maybe like experimented with once or twice. Probably didn't play it more than 5 games. So it might be interesting to try out at some point. Yes, Jim, I do love to go to Wendy's to get me a crappy patty. Can you get Krabby Patties from Wendy's? I haven't been to Wendy's in a while. I actually want to go back. I had something there a while back that I wanted to get, but I can't remember what it is now. Heads up about Castro. Well, Castro has been playing extremely well, and he's a very good player. So, yeah, I think we're going to give you a contract, my friend. Will you let me give it to you at the end of the season? Oh, yes, you will. Okay, cool. That'll save us some time for now. Nothing there. Obviously, we're favorites. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, I don't even have to look at the number. Do not care. Does not matter what the number is. There is no number you could give me that will let me get rid of Abe. only way we get rid of Abe is if Abe gets very, very angry that he's not able to go yet. Which so far he seems like he's fine. All right. Second team squad already plugged in. Amadeo, though, will not be there. So let me hit the button again. Amadeo will be actually in the left-hand side over here. Horvat can come onto the bench for Perez. Okay, I think I'm going to bring Castro on for 6. Just as an option. Oh, you looking? I guess you're okay. I mean, 45 minutes, that was not great, but at least as a sub, you'll be fine. Abe is on international leave at the moment, so we actually don't have another left back, interestingly enough. We'll just bring Vergara in. Blanco suspended. Let's bring Farkas in. Something like that. Go with that. Hey, Osterk and Elia are actually have a good relationship now. Good to see. Only won by 3 goals. Only. Castro getting a penalty shot, Elliot getting a goal, and Vergara getting a goal on that one. How did our boy Amadeo play? Not well at all. All right. Apparently he's more of a striker. All right, next game is against SC Freiburg, currently ranked 7th in the league. Probably play our starters in that game. Abe, 5-star player across the board. Amazing. Elite. He's listed as an elite winger, but we play him here, and he's just as elite back there, in my opinion. He is such a good player. You gotta go. All right, see you later, Nintendo fan. All right, Abe again playing well there. Man, my allergies are bad today. You can keep trying, buddy. Y'all can keep trying all you want. It's not gonna. Can I just say no? I'm not gonna stall. Okay, we'll just say no. I was gonna say, can I say no? It's never gonna happen. Is that a button I can push? Hey, please don't get grumpy. Seriously, buddy. Please just be happy here. We've got a great team. We're doing good. We're winning games. Just enjoy being part of the best team in the world. Why would you want to go to Inter anyway? Is Italy really that much better than Germany? Just saying. Actually, I liked Italy a lot when I went. I've been to Italy. I liked Italy a lot. But I've also been to Germany, and I like Germany a lot. I like them both pretty equally, actually. I've been to a lot of places in Europe. I mean, my favorite place in Europe was probably Switzerland. Just because I like the mountains, though. That Abe's gone for a long time. Castro. When everybody's trading well, I got to go through the list, tell everybody that they get a job. It's a good problem to have, I suppose, but still, it takes a little bit. And Blanco. Attaboy Blanco. All right. Good stuff. Our 2 Champions League games actually might be games we could send our second squad out for. Don't think those teams are going to be super challenging. All right. First team, Abe sits out though. Bright comes in. How long can you play Zawadzki? 45 minutes. 6 is still injured, unfortunately, so I'll just bring Osterk in for you. I got to get Zawadzki some game time somewhere. We'll just bring in. We don't really have a left back, so we'll just bring a Chicho in. And I'll bring Amadeus back in here on the bench for now. All right, let's go with that. Please don't get hurt against Zawadzki, please. Two goals, Osterk and Zawadzki. Zawadzki comes back from his injury and gets a goal. Love it. Okay. All right, go rest some guys. I don't really have to rest Hansis if he's going to be out for the next game anyway, but whatever. He's going to get some automatic rest. I need to reevaluate my team, make sure I don't need to move anybody around. Oh, now Inter wants Horvat. No, Inter. Like, seriously. Has no interest in joining Inter. I'm glad. Thank you. Okay, I didn't see that. I thought he said he was interested in joining them before. He's saying now that he's not interested, which, thank you. I don't want you to go anywhere. Go away, Inter. Can I set him to say not available for transfer? Not for sale? I guess I could just set it to reject all transfer offers. But I also just kind of don't want them to even bother anymore. Okay, I know you can do it for loans. You can say unavailable for loan. You just can't say unavailable for transfer. Hey, Slane, how's it going? First time in the stream. Well, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I'm actually surprised. There's actually more of you guys watching and talking on YouTube right now than Twitch. Usually, Football Manager, I get more Twitch viewers. But I appreciate the YouTube views as well. Actually, if I had to pick, I'd probably prefer the YouTube views because I'm more closely associated with YouTube than Twitch. Twitch is just kind of a extra thing there because I can double stream at the same time. It's easy enough to do. Do we even care about this team we're about to play? They are second from the bottom with a minus 15 goal differential. I don't think we're worried about them at all. I think that means we can play our second squad. Famous last words. Valenti. Forgot we brought you in. You're a backup goalkeeper, aren't you? Have I done the Sir Alexander Ferguson save? I have not, although I also do not know what that is. I must warn you, I do not actually watch or know really anything about real life football. So therefore, I don't actually know names of people. So I mean, Sir Alan Ferguson might be the most famous, I'm assuming, manager in the entire history of all football, and I would not have known that that's who that is because I don't know anything about football. I know the names of some players, obviously, that I can hear, right? You know, but and obviously I've heard of Jurgen Klopp, for example. There's a few managers I've heard the names of, but mostly just from watching other guys play. Like I've probably heard managers. I've heard the names of managers more from watching guys like Lelujo and some of those guys, right? But I don't actually know who anybody is. But I love playing this game. I love this game. I just don't know the real life story behind this game, which is part of the reason why my favorite part about playing this game is getting enough years into the future where everybody's a regen. I love having just all the regens because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who I know is good or not in real life or that I don't know who's good in real life, because all I have to do is go look at the regen and figure out how good they are. That's what I like about this game, is just ignoring the real life players. In fact, I actually prefer not having real life players on my team at all, because if they do something bad and I badmouth them, I feel bad about the real life person. I know it's just a video game, but I'm like, if Holland's on my team and I'm like, oh, how dare you miss that goal, Holland? I'm like, I don't want to badmouth a real life person. I don't know. It's just weird. That's a challenge where you join the 19th place team in the EPL on November 6th and recreate the same success that Ferguson did at Man United. Cool. That's one thing about, I will say that. I mean, there's one thing about football. There's a lot of really good stories of like teams that just did some amazing things. I do know that. Like, I know enough about football to know that it's got some history and it's got some cool stories and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. All right. I don't even know where this is. This team from, like, where is this team from that we're about to play? I looked it up before. I just don't remember now. This one in not Poland, is it? Serbia. Okay. I know somebody from Serbia. Bayer Leverkusen. All right, so second squad's already plugged in. We just got to bring some guys onto the bench. We'll bring Vergara on. We'll bring Farkas on. And we'll bring in Castro. Castro can come on at this point, I think. We'll bring Castro on for 6. He's a true striker. All right, we'll go with this team. Hey, Thomas, how's it going? Glad you could join. I do, as you talk about that, Slane, I do got to figure out what my save story is going to be for FM25. I haven't figured that one out yet. 7-0 with our second team squad. I mean, we got a good team. Bright's picking up a pair of assists. Nice. Castro getting a pair of goals. Pellini getting a goal. Horvat goal. Ostrich goal. Elliott, pair of goals. Surely Elliott is our number 1 goal scorer now, right? 15 goals for Castro. 15 for Elliott. So he's actually tied with that. Castro's got 14 assists and 15 goals. He's responsible for 29 of our goals so far this season. That's insane. That guy's going to be really good. I mean, he's already really good. What am I saying? He's a bench player for us, and he's this good. It's just awesome. We have such a good team. Good job, Brights. How are we? How's the save going? Save's going good. We are the best team in the world. We just got to prove it now by winning the Champions League. I mean, we know they're the best team in the world. There's no doubt in my mind that we're the best team in the world. I'm just struggling to win the Champions League to prove that we're the best team in the world. I've won it once, but I want to win it more than once. I feel like if you're the best team in the world, you got to win it more than once. Bayer is what, 5th, 4th, 2nd? Wow, they're actually doing really good. So that is definitely going to be our first team squad coming back in. Come on, first team. 6. How much time you got left? 7 days. All right, so you won't be ready for this next game, but you will be ready for like a couple games from now, which is awesome. Let me make sure I rest some people. I forgot to actually rest a few people. Yeah, I mean, if you haven't been watching the save, we are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-time winners of the Bundesliga. And we're already ahead by 9 points now with a 59-point goal differential, 18 games in. We're undoubtedly the best team in Germany. I think we're the best team in the world now. Again, but we've just struggled with the stupid Champions League. It's just, we won it, and then we lost it. And we just can't get back and win it. So frustrating. I mean, the thing about the Champions League, it's just one team's just got to get lucky in one game. We could be a million times better than them. They've just got to get lucky once. You know what I mean? So that's the problem with, I mean, I say the problem. It's not a problem, obviously. But the best team does not always win a tournament like that. Let's put it that way. The best team on that day wins the tournament like that, but not the best team. And I'm not taking away from anybody. Like IRL, anybody in real life who wins the Champions League, they had to run the gauntlet. They had to get there, and they had to take down that presumably better team on that day. So it's full respect and credit goes to whoever wins the Champions League. I'm not saying they're not a good team by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying that doesn't necessarily mean they're the best team in, like, overall. You play that game 100 times, they probably don't win 100, more than half those games. And we proved that actually last time, right? I actually did an experiment. What was it? Not last week, but the week before that, where I literally just kept reloading the save, and I played the game 10 times in a row, and we won like every single time. And it's just, but I kept the result. I kept the result or we lost. So I was like, whatever. But I wanted to prove that we would win like every other time, and we did, I think, or something like that. We won like 6 times and drew like 3 or something crazy like that. But we got FM'd once, and that's all that matters, I guess. Hope Madrid don't win. Well, I don't know enough about Madrid to know one way or the other if I hope that they do or don't. I did, however, I know I talked about how I don't watch a lot of football. I did watch, was it just a couple days ago that Ronaldo had a really cool bicycle kick goal when he was playing for Portugal? Did I make that up? Did I think I just saw that? I think a couple days ago, right? Like, really awesome goal. Like, and I mean, he's not a young guy, right? He's what? He's in his, is he 40 or 30? He's like late 30s or something like that. He's pretty old, isn't he? I thought I looked that up the other day. By footballer terms, I know he's old. I just don't remember if he's 39 years old, and the dude can still do that. Like, that's impressive. That is impressive. I mean, he's only 3 years younger than me. I try to do what he did in that game. I'm probably not getting out of bed for a couple weeks afterwards. It's a little bit of exaggeration. I'm actually not in terrible shape. I'm just, I would feel it though. You would feel, I mean, he probably did, honestly. Not in the moment, because you're obviously adrenaline's pumping and you got a goal. Even as good shape he is in, at 39 years of age, he probably felt it the next day, just a little bit. He'd be like, oh man, I just laid it on my back hard for that goal. But it was a good one. It was worth it. Paolini. Man, I wish I could get Paolini more game time. He's been getting a decent amount this year, right? I mean, he's up to what? 8 starts, 9 subs, 7.2 average rating. It's not bad. He's getting some game time. We're getting there. I keep saying it, but I do need to I need to find me a team that I can root for in real life. Kind of get into it for real. What? Why did I leave you? I didn't mean to leave you out of the Champions League squad. I just hit the auto button. I assumed that the computer knows what it's doing. I didn't notice that I left you out. Sorry. My bad. Is it because we don't have enough registration slots? No. We literally have a free slot. Why did you not get registered? Okay, Carrillo got left out. Fine. I mean, we can only pick one of you, to be fair, and I get that. But I actually don't know which one of you I would have picked. Probably Carrillo. Actually, I probably would have left you out for real had I thought about it. But I don't know why you didn't just go ahead and grab another player. There's no minimum squad. Yeah, I think we still had a spot left. I could be wrong. Oh, it's because we don't have enough homegrown in Germany players. We've got a good number of homegrown in Wolfsburg. We don't have enough homegrown in nation players. Okay, I get it now. It's all starting to make more sense. Do we have any other players that are about to be homegrown in nation soon? If we go to squad, homegrown in nation due date. Yeah, we got several. Actually, you're going to be one of them here in a couple of years. The most recent one will be Amadeo next year. So we got another 18 months for him. Okay. Well, we'll have to take a look at that later. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just not good enough right now. Sorry. I mean, you're just not good enough. Sorry. Decision's made, buddy. I mean, seriously. I mean, you're just not good enough. You're telling me you've looked around at the other players at the squad and you're like, oh yeah, I deserve to be on the same list as them. I mean, I'm just saying, let's take a look at the squad again. Here's the squad, and way down here is you. You're telling me you deserve to be up here. I don't think so. I'm sorry. How about we wait? Someday maybe you have the potential to be on the squad for sure. I will give you that 100%. You have 5-star potential right now. But I mean, there's no guarantees, and if you're going to throw a fit about it, there's a very good chance you'll never get the opportunity. Just saying. I don't like people that whine. All right. Good stuff. Let's go. Oh, Barrett, 23 shots, 7 on target, and we get 1 goal. 1. At least we got it. Natman picking up the goal too. Guess we did get a 25th minute red card, so we were playing a man down for the entire rest of the game. That's fair, I suppose. We actually don't have another left back, do we? I think Nap can play on the left if we need him to. I think there's somebody else we had that can play on the left. Yeah, Nap can play on the left, and I thought we had one more. Herrera technically can play over there. Probably move Natman over, though. All right, Villarreal, can we send our second squad against you? Probably could, but I'm probably just going to play the starters just to make sure that we finish off our Champions League run here with no silly issues. How are we looking overall, though? Yeah, we're actually tied on points with AC Milan. So we're only ahead of them on goal differential. So I really don't want to risk losing that game. And I mean, not that first place matters that much, but it's more of a pride thing than it actually matters. Pereira. I mean, no. We do have another goalkeeper behind you that obviously can play well, but no. Pereira is definitely not going anywhere either. Loan offer for Sosa. I mean, Sosa's never going to make our first team squad, so some loans to get him some development so we can sell him on for some money someday is probably okay. Okay, same deal, dude. You're just not good enough. Seriously, like, you're not good enough. Have you seen the rest of the team? Nope. I do not care what money you offer. It's never going to happen. Horvat, Abe, Pereira, nobody. Especially not to enter. Like, you're the team that is probably arguably up there with us for the best team in the world. So, just saying. All right, so again, auto select is fine. I mean, is there anybody else we would just rather drop off? I mean, I wish we could drop off one of the goalkeepers. Or can we? We can. We don't need Leosin. I thought it was a minimum of 3. It's a minimum of 2. So yeah, we could definitely drop you off. Which means I can make one of you guys happy. I don't know, actually. Who am I most likely going to need? I mean, you're the better of the two. Actually, if I drop anybody else off, I'd like to drop... No, this is probably fine. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It really doesn't matter. I'm going to bring Carrillo in. You are slightly better than he is. And we seem to be getting a lot of injuries to our attacking side. So, more likely that he'll need to come in. So at least one person's happy. Yeah, there you go. Now he's happy. 54% chance of winning. We should play our second squad. Can Amadeo be homegrown? Yeah, both in Germany and at our team. So we definitely want to keep him on the team. We don't want to loan him out. Castro. Can be homegrown in Germany. Not for the team, though. So we can loan him out as long as the loan out is to a team in Germany. So we'll say that. No, Leosin we don't care about. And then Neto. Neto is somebody we were trying to sell, yes? Yes. And I had the price set for a pretty good amount, actually. I mean, that's fine. Just reduce his action price. If somebody wants to come in for him, it's fine. I doubt that anybody will, though. All right. Nobody here of any value to me. How are we looking on these? Chicho's happy. Amadeo's not. Suarez is not. Fall is okay. So we're going to get Suarez and Amadeo some more game time, apparently. Okay. We shall try. No, again, we talked about that. We don't want to loan him out. All right, 6, not really fully fit. Let's, you know what? I'm just going to bring Amadeo into that spot at this point. I think we're still going to be fine. And then I actually would like to bring Suarez in as well. Come on for Blanco or something. All right, we'll go with that. Oh, I guess we can bring some people onto the bench. We do actually have players that are still alive over here. Sometimes it feels like we have no players left available down here. We'll bring in Fall. Go with that. All right, I like it. Let's go. 5-0. Okay. Vergara picking up a pair of goals. Almadil did get a goal in that one. He's a good player. And Carr's picking up a pair of goals. Good to see. Zavodsky with the 3 assists. Love it. And of course, money in the bank. Oh, good job, Zavodsky. You're like my favorite player. Just saying. Have I told you that? Am I on your favorite list? You're on my favorite list. Favorite personnel, yes. Are you on the legend list yet? No. None of our players are on the legend list yet. You're definitely an icon, and you deservedly so. You're actually the only icon for our current team, aren't you? Nope, there's 6. Okay, so 6 is on here, and you're on here. Those are the only 2. Wow. Feels like there's a lot more people that should be icons, and it also feels like Zavodsky should be a legend by now. But it's okay. I'm still just upset that they didn't name the stadium after me. Just saying, who's Kevin De Bruyne or whatever his name is? I don't know who that is. I mean, we can ask them to expand the stadium. I doubt they will, but we got money in the bank. Might as well click the buttons when we have it. Did I forget to rest my guys? I think I did. Give everybody a day's rest just to make sure nobody's really can't risk any injuries on these short turnaround games. We will be playing our second squad against Schalke, though. Who? Who are you? Neto could be as good as Elia. Really? You think so? Don't even have to look. First off, it's enter. Nobody's going to enter. Sorry. Second off, it is it's a player we want to keep. So both of those are no's. Oh, good. Sorry. The yawns. Abe still on international leave? Everybody's elite. If you're not legendary, elite, world class, or a wonder kid, you basically don't belong on this team. Sorry, Chicho. Apparently you are none of those. Really? Perez, you're going to give me some flack? We still only have 2 legendaries, huh? Feels like we should have another one by now. I guess it's just an age thing, like I said before. I think some of our guys are not quite to their age where they would be qualified as legendary yet. Nope. Pereira is not going anywhere either. I appreciate you want my world-class goalkeeper, but no. All right, suspended. So, oh, Abe is back. Okay, Abe can come in there. Everybody else plays. Although I do want to bring in Suarez. For eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Herrera, I guess. And then I do want to bring in Amadeo for Horvat. Brights needs to sit for somebody. Herrera can come in there, though. Technically can play on the left-hand side. 6 can play 45 minutes. We'll leave him in, I guess. Everybody else looks good. Okay, that should give everybody the game time that needs it. Five to nothing. Abe getting a goal. Paulini getting a goal. Guilherme, Perez, and Zawadzki picking up a goal. Nice, 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 nice. Amadeo ended on a 7.2. Not bad. All right, Borussia Dortmund's going to be a legit game, obviously. So we'll bring our A squad back in. I have this feeling we're going to lose this game, though. I don't know why. I don't think the team cares as much about the DFB Pokal games as kind of like me. I don't really care that much. I mean, I don't want to lose, but I also don't care at the same time. It's kind of weird. And I feel like the team feels the same way because sometimes they just don't play that well, which I don't blame them. Evens, huh? But if we get past this game, there's nobody else in the entire list that should even challenge us. So, no, Chicho's not going anywhere. Right? Like, we like this guy. He's going to be a good guy for someday. 6'6", 17 jumping reach. Only 9 heading. That's bad. But the 17 jumping reach. No, this guy sticks around. He's a guy for the future for us. So, no. Definitely, no. Reject all offers. Now, he is the kind of guy that if he gets a little grumpy, I will let him go. My starters, if they'd have to get like super grumpy for me to worry about them. But my backups, oh, they actually are going to expand the stadium. Okay. I was not expecting that to go through. 56,080. What are we at right now? It's a pretty good increase of capacity. I'm impressed. It's actually going to be done in 6 months, too. That's impressive that we can make that much of an improvement in 6 months. Schmidt, who are you? You're not on my list. Like, anywhere on my list. I don't think we care about you at all. Go, be gone, be free, have fun. Okay, don't be gone. My bad. I don't care about transfer day. And Inter's been spending a lot of money. I mean, they haven't been able to get players from us. They had to get them from somewhere, I guess. No, Castro. I mean, this is a loan. Castro's one that we want to keep, right? Because he can still be homegrown in Germany. That's right. And this is Germany. Okay, so this actually would be okay. If we're not going to get him game time, this would be okay because it would be a way to get him some game time, stay in Germany, and still continue this. Okay, I think this is fine. Since it's an important player, Are you guys, where are you guys at? Oh, you're actually still in the Bundesliga. Okay. Wasn't sure if they dropped down or not because I don't pay attention to those guys or not. Alrighty. No, for Fabricio. Wage expenditure, still number 4 on this list. Still pretty far down below the top guys. That just proves that you don't have to spend a lot of money to have the best team. Oh, he didn't go. All right, that's unfortunate. I would have been okay with that. All right, first team squad. 6 comes back in, 45 minutes. That's fine. Let's go with what we got here. I did win it. 6 getting a pair of assists and a goal. Carr's getting a goal, and Farkas getting a goal. Nice. Well, that was the championship game right there. I mean, anything after that is theoretically going to be a much easier win for us. Two months out with a torn hamstring. Goodness gracious. That's insane. I mean, the guy came back with an impact, though. That's good to see. Against a good team, right? You come back from 2 months out against, you know, Borussia Dortmund, and you actually do well against them. That says a lot. FC Bayern's another going to be a tough game, unfortunately. I just don't... Like, I'm trying to get you guys some game time. I promise I am, but we're just playing a lot of good teams right now. And I don't want to risk our progress just to get you game time. That seems silly. I mean, we'll definitely play you guys against Dusseldorf. We'll play you guys against Hoffenheim. You guys can hold on and just not get grumpy yet. There are games that we will play you in. We'll play you against down here, you know. We'll play you here. Like, there's several games here that we will play you guys in if you just be patient with me, please. Don't have room for Benatal, unfortunately. So, all right, yeah, we definitely do not. All right, fair enough. Sorry that you're unhappy, buddy, but it's life. I mean, you're not even on my list. I'll be honest with you, Benatal. Like, you're a guy for the future. You're not on my list. Speaking of my list, I do need to relook at my list and figure out what we're going to do here. 20 games unbeaten. All right, let's go look at squad planner. Let's make sure we don't need to make any changes to our lineup here. We'll just suggest for everything. Actually, do I have anybody in the dev scene I want to bring up just to make sure we have nobody here? We do have some guys here. Although Hernandez is out. Fabricio, we'll bring you up for a second. And that's it. Everybody else is fine. Okay. So, again, squad planner. Just for everything, please. And starting with the goalkeepers, Pereira and Valente. I mean, that's it. Kuznetsov, kind of not a guy for us, to be honest. I mean, he's homegrown to the club, which is nice, but I guess I could have put him as my backup goalkeeper for Champions League. Would that have given me another slot? That actually might have given me another slot. I hadn't thought about that. Valente. And then Leosin can go bye-bye someday. We didn't like his guacamole anyway. I mean, we did, but it was dangerous guacamole. Okay. And then left backs. Definitely Abe is our number one. Definitely not Natman. Guilherme, no. Herrera, no. We're going to keep you on the center. And Brights, yes. So Abe and Brights looks good. On the right, Natman and Guilherme, yes. No Chicho, no whoever you are. Who are you? Which squad are you on? All right, you're on the unders anyway, so I don't care about you. So yeah, just Netman and Guillermo. Perfect. Center backs. I mean, definitely still Blanco. Definitely still Vergara. Not Farkas. Looks like Chicho is next with Herrera. Yep, I like both of those. I'll put Herrera just above. Wait, what? Why are you? That was weird. Was I just clicking the wrong thing? That was very strange. What? Vergara is number 1. Well, it doesn't really matter who's number 1 between these two. They're basically the same. Like they're literally the same person for pretty much. We'll put Blanco number 1, or it doesn't matter. Blanco goes number 1. Vergara second, Herrera third, Chicho's the 4th, and then behind them is Suarez. Yes. And I definitely don't have a 6, although I don't really use the 6 that much. If I was going to pick a 6, it would be probably Didi here. Yeah, we'll bring Didi in. And then Fabricio and Benetau need to go somewhere else at this point. Actually, Fabricio probably is just a defensive midfielder ref for us, isn't he? So he actually drops off this list. You drop off this list. So it's really just Benetau left. It doesn't currently have any spot whatsoever. Are you able to be homegrown at the club? You'll be able to be homegrown at Germany. What about you, just out of curiosity? Also, only Germany. Okay. I kind of want to move you down to the under. Actually, I can move you to the second squad because that is Germany, and that's fine. You're going to be unhappy about it, but I'm going to move you to the second squad. For now, I might even move Didi there because, again, it is Germany, so it's fine. We don't need to. That's fine. And then Suarez can stick around for now. Just out of curiosity, though, you can be homegrown at club, so we would not want to send you to the second team. Cool. All right, defensive midfield, obviously Hanses and Farkas are our number 1 and 2. Netman, no. Paolini, goodness. This is our backup, and he's that good. It's insane. And then finally, behind him, definitely not Horvat. Fall, yes, that makes sense. And then Fabricio, I think that's fine. Fabricio might not get any game time is the problem, but are you also another one that you could be homegrown at the club? So if we put you anywhere, we'd want you to be on the under 18 squad. So I'm going to move you down. Hopefully you don't get upset, or the under 19, I should say. And that's fine. This was our 4. I like it. Let's go. Left side, definitely not Abe, Perez and Horvat for sure. And then Amadio as a 3rd. Absolutely. That all looks great. On the right, Zavatsky and Castro, followed by nobody. So that's just those 2. That's fine as well. Strikers. Our number 1 is Cars, typically, with 6 alongside him. And I think I'm still okay with that lineup. It's hard. I mean, they're all good. They're honestly all good. I still like Elia coming off the bench with Ostrich beside him. Zavatsky, no. This Castro is the striker Castro, so yes. Sosa, no. Amadio, again, playing on that left-hand side. So really it's just Castro. And Castro can be trained in Germany, just not. Which means he can go down to the second squad. Right. He can be trained in Germany. Yeah. So if we can send him down to the second squad, he'll stay in Germany and get some more training there. That's fine. So maybe the second squad is not as bad as I was thinking. If you got guys that can be homegrown in the nation. All right. All that all looks good. So nothing changes. I just wanted to get a good assessment real quick to make sure we didn't need to make any changes at all. And we do not. So we are good. I mean, Vergara, can you talk to him, please? I just don't want to. I'd rather not deal with him. Okay, he's straight up. Okay, he dropped it. Is there anybody else we'd like to send down the second squad that I didn't already just put there? No, I think everybody else is kind of sticking around for now. You're not treating him fairly, buddy. You're just going down there to get some training. That's all. Plus, if you're on the second squad, I can bring you back at any point to play for my team. So it's actually a better place for us to have you. Carrillo. Did I already look at you? Yeah, you can be trained in Germany. So you actually can go down to the second squad. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Yes, sorry, I don't even know who you are. So sure. Yeah, I don't care about you at all. I'm sorry, but I don't. Anybody else that was on this list that I just forgot about? I mean, Kuznetsov could go somewhere. Leosin could go somewhere. You know what? Leosin, how about you go down to the second squad? You just don't matter. I'm sorry, buddy. I think everybody else can stay. Yeah. I think I'm mostly okay with the rest of these. I mean, I could see an argument for Suarez dropping down, but he can be trained on our team, so no. What about Chicho? Again, oh, he's already homegrown at our club and in Germany, so... Well, yeah, okay, I'm reading this right? So he could drop down to the second squad. How angry would he be? Well, he still wants some more game time, so I'm not going to do that to him. What about Herrera? No homegrown of any type, so it really doesn't matter where he goes. For now, I'll just leave him here for now. I think we'll be fine with what we got. I thought somebody already said that you... Is that not the right person? Oh, it's Castro. Watsky, can you, like, resolve this, please? Okay, not able to resolve it. All right. You're not ready. Just, you're not. You're sorry, buddy. You're just not ready to step up yet. We don't have a plot spot for you. At least you get some game time now. That's the whole point. Otherwise, you're sitting on the bench doing nothing. You were telling me you'd really rather sit on the bench doing nothing than go down there? It's not like a doctor pay any. You're still getting paid the same amount. I don't even know where our second team plays. I don't think they're in the Bundesliga 3. Let's go look. Does it not tell us here where they're at? Competitions, maybe? No, they're just, you actually just play a bunch of friendlies and things, huh? Do we not have somebody doing friendlies for you? No, you are doing friendlies. Feels like you should be playing more games in this, though. Team manager arranges friendly matches. Yeah. Who's like their team manager, right? Do they have a manager? I should probably check that. What I'm looking for, coaching team, right? How do I see this manager for the second team? Team selection. That's just our assistant manager, huh? Okay. Match. There's the under 19 manager. It's just the director. Okay. We don't actually have a team manager. Huh. Or are you behaving as the team manager? Really, our director of football is behaving as a team manager? That seems strange. Yeah, let's just get you a manager then. So we have somebody down there. I'm going to start sending players down there to get some development. They need to have somebody down there to, well, develop them. All right, first team squad looks good. No changes. Let's go. Oh, we drew a game. No. There goes our amazing. Well, okay, I guess we had already drawn a game, so never mind. We haven't lost a game yet, but we have now unfortunately drawn 2 games. Cars and Blanco picking up goals. 80th and 89th minutes. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Football Manager. I can't have nice things. 49 unbeaten, but 2 draws. I can't remember when they scored in that one. So we have drawn against both Borussia Dortmund and FC. I mean, they're the 2 other good teams in the league, right? So it's fair to say that, but still disappointing. Hopefully we get a manager for the second team soon. And hopefully that manager starts scheduling some friendlies. Fortuna Dusseldorf. They have 6 total points so far. Wow. That's rough. Man United beat Celtic. Renee beat Lyonnais. Lyonnais, something like that. OL. Dude, you're still going to get game time. Just, I don't want you to get grumpy if you don't get enough game time. That's all. You guys actually think Bryce could be as good as Abe? That is impressive. And I hope that is 100% true. Oh, sorry. I missed your follow, Thomas. I appreciate it. Thomas Crusher 21. Thank you very much. Perez is 31 now. He's getting so old. I mean, he could probably still play it. He's like 35 for all I know. Who knows? But at some point, we've got to realize that Horvat's got to take that starting spot. It's just when, you know? When do you put a legendary player on the bench? Honestly, it kind of depends on like its fitness level. Like we played tomorrow, right? It's been a week since we last played. So right now, his fitness level is what? Where is he at? Perez is right there. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Go to the tactics screen. It's a little easier for me to see here. I mean, he's got a high risk of injury. He's got a heavy match load. Don't know. For now, though, we'll leave him in. Other than the fact that, of course, we are going to put in our second team for this next game. I like how this entire group on the second team is 100% win chance right now. Like they're winning record right now. Like they have won every game they've been in for. That's crazy. You know what? I should start bringing Valenti in here. Let's give Valenti some game time as well. He deserves it. Actually, I'll probably just update my second team squad here just so I can make sure he's in there. Natman's injured though, so Broyar comes in for you. And then we do still want to get Amadeo in. So Amadeo comes in Horvat. Sorry, Horvat, buddy. I'll bring you onto the bench, though. Perez can just sit out completely today. And then Suarez. We still need to get you some game time. So you can come in for Herrera. And Herrera. Actually, you can take... Blanco's spot on the bench. All right, let's go with that when we get through the game here in a minute. Seven to 1. How did we let them have a goal? They had one shot on target, and it was a goal. Chicho picking up a pair of goals. Fall getting a goal. Paulini picking a goal. Amadeo does get a goal in this with an assist. Ozturk, a pair of goals. Nice work, guys. $50 in a row. All right, so Suarez is finally happy. Amadeo still not so much. That is a shame, my friend. Might have to play Amadeo in the next game just to get him some you know, hopefully he gets happy about it. Bayern beat PSG. That's big. Newcastle beat Trabzonspor. That's not as big. Madrid ultimately won there. Not bad. Kind of expected, though. Hans is injured. That's unfortunate. Pereira injured. 4 weeks. Well, I'm glad we do have a good backup. Not as good as Pereira is, obviously, but good enough to not make me too worried about the situation. I'll start getting injured again. Goodness. Please, can we just not have injuries? I'm just saying. Wolfsburg 2 manager. Looks like you're a pretty good player or person, I mean. You're currently at somewhere. I don't even know where that is. You're actually a goalkeeping guy, but you know what? Why not? If you are in the mix, let's offer you the job. Whatever you're asking for. Sounds good to me. I'm just curious if you'll start setting up. Ouch. 2 weeks? That's rough. I mean, we use the club doctor. It trims down a lot, but still, that's a tough virus. Surely Natman will be legendary once he turns 28, I would think. Maybe Zavatsky. Maybe not Zavatsky, but Zavatsky might just be the kind of guy I like, and nobody else really likes him the same way. Valenti's just instinctive. He would never have been legendary as far as I'm concerned. Horvat might get there, I would think. Vergara is actually already 28, and he's not listed as a legend. What more does he need to do? Because I feel like he's been pretty amazing for us. I don't know. I guess those are good stats, but not like legendary stats, I suppose. What constitutes legendary stats? Let's look at Paris for a second. I mean, definitely a nudge better. Like, he's literally never been below a 7 since he got here from Mexico, or went to Trabzonspor from Mexico, right? Like, it's been nothing but 7 pluses, over 7s, by a significant margin as well. So, fair enough. I wonder if the fact that we paid so much money for him also. I think he was legendary before we did that, though, wasn't he? I can't remember. Same thing for Farkas. All right, let's again, first team squad today. Let's make sure you're on the bench, and then I'm going to resave it again. Okay. Yes, overwrite. So Valente does come in now, and then Kuznetsov does go back to the bench, but just long term. Blanco's injured, so Herrera comes into that spot. And we'll bring Suarez onto the bench. Hansis is injured, so Paolini comes into that spot. And Fall comes into the bench. And then last but not least, I still kind of want to get Amadeo in. So I guess Amadeo comes in for Perez. Perez comes onto the bench for Horvat. That's going to be fine. Then we'll go with this squad. All right, let's go. No, we lost by a goal. 13 shots, 3 on target, and we lose. Can I blame the goalkeeper? No, he actually got a 6.7. Our first loss all season long. What a shame. First loss in what, 50 games? It's a lot. That's a lot of games. 50 games unbeaten. How FM did we get in that game? I didn't even notice. A little bit. We got a little FM'd. Thank you, Football Manager. We love you. I mean, it's not going to matter, obviously. Like we've already won the league, essentially. 70-point goal differential. I'm not worried about it, but it's just sad. It's just really sad. Arguably, I could have played all my starters, but I don't think that's really what got us there. I think we just had a down game for once out of a year. Not super worried about it. Are you happy now, though? You're still not happy about it. Goodness, buddy. How about we get happy? You're wearing the same pants to be happy in, just saying. Okay, so he got appointed. Nice. You got a signing? Sure, why not? So now, let me give you a day. If I come back tomorrow, will you have set up some friendlies? Now if we come back over to the dev center, to, I guess, matches maybe? That's not what I want. Competitions maybe? Where do I see the schedule? Fixtures. Goodness. You still haven't. Like, can you please set up some friendlies? Just asking for a friend. I don't want to have to come back over here and babysit this. So I guess they're not actually in a league then, of course. If they were in a league, they would actually be getting some friendlies. So how do you get second teams? Don't second teams play in some leagues? Maybe it just doesn't happen in Germany. Let's see here. You broken? So we don't actually sim this. Maybe that's why. Because we don't actually have these simmed. Because there's FC Bayern too. So we definitely do have second teams in some of these lower leagues. I wonder if it's because we're not simming. You know what? Let me add them. Just to make sure that that's not going to cause any weird problems. So let's make sure they're all playable. Can you not add third German team? I thought you could do all the way down to Bundesliga 3. Can you not, really? Or is that over here? That might be over here. I might have just been looking at the wrong spot. Germany. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so let's just add second and third. And hopefully that maybe gives us some visions for that whenever that loads up on, I guess, at the end of the year. Oh, Zawadzki's got the flu now. Oh, PSG escaped. Congrats to them. We'll skip the draw. I don't really care that much. Of course we get PSG first. Of all the teams we could get, it's got to be PSG first. Well, if we didn't have Pereira out, I would feel better Like I feel confident in Valenti overall, but I was hoping we'd get an easier team than PSG as the first game, so Broyar would have time to get back. Let's put it that way. I can't believe we lost that game. That's so crazy. Make sure we got the second team plugged in here. Except that we are going to bring in Suarez and we're going to bring in Amadeo. And then Kuznetsov goes there. And bring Horvat there. Nothing. Amadeo did get to go. Perez got to go late. Osterk got to go very late. Okay. Are you happy now? Yay, you're happy again. 2 days left. Okay, so I think we got all those people happy. Finally. And now we can ignore them for the rest of the season. Oh, I forgot to rest people. Give some people some rest here. All of you guys, honestly, just everybody, rest for 2 days. I mean, part of the good thing about playing the backup team is that most of the starters are already rested. I mean, I'm glad we're playing the PSG away leg first, but I have no idea. It's going to be a, I don't know. I would not be surprised if they beat us and knock us out because it just feels like how our life has been going. We're an amazing team, yet just the Champions League alone is the one that gets us. Out of curiosity, did you ever end up setting up some more teams to play? I keep hitting the wrong one. Fixtures. You did not. All right, fine. Be that way. What day do I want to set up some teams? Do I just want to do it on Saturdays or do I do it on Fridays? It doesn't really matter. I just want to get something in here. Just whatever. Go play teams. If we're playing at home, I should probably put these on Fridays just to make sure the stadium's okay. I mean, I assume they just play earlier in the day or something, but probably just safer to put them on a different day. Watch him go set up a bunch of teams now that I've already put in a rough schedule for the rest of the year. All right, good enough. I guess it didn't take that long, so whatever. Offer professional contract because he has a lot of potential. Does he now? I mean, I guess he's good enough for the under squads. Go play with them. Maybe we sell you on for something someday. I don't know. All right, so Broyar obviously drops out. Cousin Soft comes in there. Everybody else is a starter, though. Come on, guys, get it done. Zabotsky's back. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put more subs on. That's all right. Okay, we did win the away leg. That's what we were hoping for. 6 picking up a go. Oster picking up a go. Good stuff there. As long as you got, buddy. 4 to 9 days. So you won't quite be back for the next PSG game, it looks like, but you might be back if we make it past PSG. All right, next game will be the second squad. Actually, less overall good training this time around. I mean, still a good number of people that trained well, but we usually have a lot more people above the 8.0s there. All right. No, wait 1 second. I need to make sure Broyar is out. Everybody else is in. Well, the second team's still undefeated. Castro, Horvat, and Blanco all picking up goals. I honestly see the argument for moving Elliott up to our starting advanced forward spot. We obviously know he's extremely good, but I mean, the only reason I don't is because he still has this thing where he doesn't enjoy big matches, which is just crazy. So that's why we usually put cars there. But I actually think, well, actually, let's compare them. They're very similar, honestly. Very close. I do think Cars has the slight edge overall. It is not by much. They are extremely similar. I mean, Cars has got the better dribbling, finishing, first touch was the trifecta, and slightly better. Yeah, Cars is just better. Elliott is amazing. Cars is just a little bit better. Yep. All right, this is obviously first team squad. Minus Pereira. And then we will make sure we bring some more guys onto the bench. Amadeo, Fall, and Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. We'll bring in Chicho. Okay, come on, guys. Finish it up. Got to get past these guys. This is a tough team, though. I know it. Oh, good. Oh, 6 is injured again. Stop getting injured, please. Did get a goal. Cars got to go. Paris got to go. But we absolutely dominated PSG in that one. We live to fight another day. I mean, 13 days is, I mean, it could be worse, I suppose. Abe's going to be out for our next matchup, though. That's unfortunate. That's actually really unfortunate. His backup has a lot of promise, but he's just not quite Champions League level at the moment. So a little worried about that one. We'll be playing Team 2 for this one. Succeeded in that. Very nice. Still assuming the board still thinks we're a B. Still a B. And the fans. Pretty sure until we win the Champions League again, they're just not going to give it to us. $500 games at Wolfsburg. Wow. I think our very first game was against SV Verde, though. That's pretty cool. We're going to play them on our 500th game. Well, I'm glad I brought Valenti into the team. It's good to have the backup, a good backup, that is. All right. I'm going to go ahead and sub you out one more game as well. 6 sits out. I guess we'll just bring Amadeo into that spot. Okay. Come on, Team 2. I mean, is Team 2 our better team? No, it's not, but We do play them against the lesser opponents, so they look better. Elia getting a go. Ozturk getting a hat trick. Guilherme picking up a go. Castro getting a go. Fall picking up a go. And Zavotsky coming off the bench picking up a goal. Goals around everywhere. 83 goal differential at the moment. What was our goal differential last year? Actually, what is our highest goal differential we've had in the last 6 years? Will we beat that? Cars on a 635, dude. Pick that one up, that's for sure. All right, let's go look because I'm curious now. So last year we had 100-point goal differential, 97 points. Our highest goal differential was 101. Our highest points was 97. Okay. So we got to get 18 more goals and 26 more points. Can we get 26 more points? I don't know if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 24 more points. So we cannot reach our highest point total, unfortunately. That loss definitely hit us. But we can get the goal differential, I'm pretty sure. I mean, we're a ways away from it now, but it's definitely doable still. All right, next up is Borussia Dortmund. That will be back to our first team. Probably -6, but hopefully Pereiro's back in. Paid a bunch of money for Castro. Honestly, well worth it. The guy has been outstanding for us. You actually will drop down to a squad player cars. You actually think you're not as good as some of the other guys around you. That's impressive, or interesting to see, I should say. Maybe we should start playing Elia. I don't know. I mean, let's go look real quick. Presumably Elia... Oh, Osterk's on this list. Wow. Presumably Elia's higher on this list. Yeah, he's there. Cars isn't even on this list at all. What about just overall rating? Cars is at a 704. Elia is at a 735. So maybe Elia should be getting the start. Fair enough. We've looked at it though. Cars statistically looks like the the better player. I don't think I'm going to change anything right now. I think we'll leave it as is. Newcastle. We've played them before. I think they've beaten us before, if I remember right. It's been a while. I don't know. Definitely going to be a tough team to get past. I mean, what am I saying? Any team that's left in it now is going to be a tough team to get past. I think we stick with cars as our primary. Just Ellie is so strong off the bench anyway. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Cars. Cars is still an extremely good player. His injury this year is slowing down some of his stats, right? I mean, I think he's just struggling this year a little bit. He just needs to get a hat trick in this game against Borussia Dortmund, and then I won't even think about it anymore. All right, 6 pops out. Pereira still says he's some way short of full match fitness, so we're going to leave him out again. Kuznetsov comes in there. Guilherme sits out. And then 6 needs to sit out. All right. That is it. 3 goals. Natman, Hansis, and Ostrich all picking up goals. Natman got injured, though. Oof, that's not good. Yes, come on, game. Be nice to me, please. Stop with the... I mean, this is a second injury this year. Please stop with the injuries. It's not very nice. All right, we do want to put us a friendly in here. Let's go with a smaller reputation team this time. Why not? Who can we give some chance to? You. I don't know who you are. Can't believe we lost Natman. Oh, boy. Lowest we could go in the Bundesliga right now is 5th. Just sign whoever for the youth squad. I'm okay with that. Hernandez isn't terrible, but not going to be for our squad. Perez is okay with being a squad player. He is getting old. actually lost. I don't think we had any starters in that, did we, though? I think that was all, like, junior squad or whatever, under 19s. Did we take a hit to the dynamics because of that? Technically, so maybe I should have played a lesser squad than that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys new contracts. I'd like you guys to be happy going into the rest of the season. You're currently making 160. I mean, honestly, I would technically give you whatever you want, and I don't think I'm going to touch it. Yes, this is fine. You kind of deserve it, my friend. You're only making 82 right now. Honestly, kind of the same deal. You're a really good player for us right now, so I will give you what you want. Who are you? Nobody we care about. Go be free. I forgot we still had you. You're not really going to be anything worth anything to us. Our best thing for you is just to sell you on someday. We'll see. Paolini injured while on international on duty. That's not great, but it's not too bad of an injury, thankfully. I mean, you got to get game time. You just got to come back first. I didn't realize you were... Oh, because of injuries. Yeah. It's reward. Yep. That should make you happy. I don't think you were one of the two unhappy people. I think the two unhappy people are... Oh, no. You are one of the two unhappy people. Okay. Well, that's good. We'll get you guys contracts. That's fine. I didn't realize that... Actually, I thought since we promised you, you would still be kind of okay. Wonder Kids. I mean, I guess at this point, we got to keep on the current strategy of just keep the Wonder Kid distribution center rolling because we do still need money. Fabricio. Sarcastro, that's Sarcastro. we have any more players? Doesn't look like it. I mean, admittedly, we have not been getting quite as many Wonder Kids floating through, just because of the fact that we've already got a good team and none of them are Wonder Kids anymore. Well, I say none of them. We got, what, a couple? Whereas we used to have an entire squad of Wonder Kids. I'm actually surprised we only have 2 people on this list. Still, they're good ones. Fabricio's looking like he's going to be pretty good. And Castro, he looks like he'll be pretty decent as well. So I'm actually happy with both of those. I don't know when they'll get game time for us, but they do both look like the type of players that would ultimately get game time. All right, Abe is now happy, so we should have no more unhappy people. All right, cool. All right, this will be team 2. All right. I think hopefully Broyar is back for this one. Well, I don't know if we'll play them in this one. Hopefully he's back for the next one is actually what I want. Okay. Let's go. Right, Palini sits out. I guess Hanses comes in for you. Marcus comes onto the bench. Natman's out for Vergara. And everybody else looks okay. All right, let's go with this. For nothing, Horvat, Osterk, Elliott, and Zavatsky all picking up goals. Zavatsky got injured. Come on. Game. Okay. Well, that is that. I'm glad we have Castro behind him, though. Castro is extremely good. But still. It's still frustrating to get so many injuries, especially when I'm being very careful to do heavy rotation, not play anybody too much. I mean, Zavatsky wasn't even a starter in that game. He came on as a sub. Hey, we qualified for the Champions League. 220. They're actually giving me, to begin with, 224 million pounds in the transfer budget. That's funny. What's the lowest we can fall? Third right now. All right. Haven't quite won it yet. Getting there. Swatchky still got to go bonus though. Well, congrats, my friend. Sorry about your back problems. I'll probably play the second squad against Eintracht Frankfurt. We can afford a loss. I'd rather rest my starters for the second Newcastle game. I mean, I don't want a loss, but we can technically afford it. Newcastle slight favorites in this one. I mean, it is away from home, so I'm fine with them being slight favorites away from home. But I would expect us to be favorites at home. Abe suspended. That's going to be the rough one. Zawadzki's out. I mean, we do have a good number of players out, which is going to make this a bit of a challenge. Okay. Alrighty, but our two wingbacks, Guilherme and Brights, definitely our weakest link for this one. I don't think we're going to quite finish the season today, are we? I mean, I can bring Kuznetsov on. Just we have the spot. Why not? Let him suit up. Took care of that leg, didn't we? Perez picking up a pair of goals. Nice. And 6 kept getting a goal. Love it. The legend. The man, the myth, the legend. Where did you play before? Was it like Man City, maybe? Oh, you played at FC Bayern. I thought you played in England. Before that was Benfica. I must be... maybe I'm thinking Farkas. Did we get Farkas from England? No, Barcelona. Not sure who I was thinking of. Somebody played in England that we had at Trabzonspor. I just don't remember who it was and which team it was. Okay, well, that was a good game. Let's rest everybody. Like I said, we will play the second squad for the next game. I can go ahead and plug them in real quick. Some of these guys are worth scouting. Some of them are not. Actually, most of these guys so far have been worth scouting for now. But the guy looks decent, right? Some of these guys, people already know they're decent though, so they're going to cost us way more money than I want to spend. We'll find a couple worth picking up for sure. Like we always do. Cool. Oh, we're about to win the title? Okay, yeah, we're expected to win. I mean, I could send the first team out just to guarantee we win, but if we're this close to winning the title, it does not matter. All right. All right, so Netman sits out. Hansa sits out. And Zavosky sits out. Drew again. We got FM'd again. They only had 3 shots and all 3 of them were in the back of the net. That's what's called an FMing. 22 shots, 11 on target, only 3 goals. Well, good job, Harvat. Good job, Elliot. It's not y'all's fault that Football Manager hates us sometimes. But we did win the title. That's all we needed, apparently. Yay! 7 in a row. Eight overall, 7 in a row. I mean, it'd be nice to pass Borussia Dortmund at least. We're never gonna pass FC Bayern in this save. That's for sure. Almost getting boring at this point. Not really. I'm still having fun. I just like seeing how good this team is. I think it's awesome. All right, well, it's a shame to get a draw, but we will be playing our second squad literally the rest of the season in the league, so I'll be getting plenty of game time at least. Hopefully, we're still in the Champions League too, though, to give our first team squad a reason to be here. We might play our first team squad in the German Cup games as well, though, because even though I don't really care about the German Cup, it's still nice to win. It's nice to fill the trophy cabinet a little bit more. They're actually still favorites. All right, Zabowski sits out. Natman can play. I think we play Natman. And then we'll just bring Fall on here because Fall can technically play on that right-hand side if we absolutely need him to. Although I guess I just remembered, we can bring 3 more, so I guess we'll bring everybody. Okay, let's go with that. Hopefully it's not a mistake to put Natman out there. Win by a goal. Natman did get a goal. It was not a mistake to put Natman out there. And then Farkas gets a goal as well. Nice. We move on. Ouch. Gashed lower leg. That is rough. Man United. That is going to be a tough one, I'm sure. And this will be our second squad for the next game for sure. I'm not gonna be able to get to the end, unfortunately, in this episode or this stream. So I guess we'll be doing some more in next stream. Hey, how's it going? Normal bloke from Sheffield. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's it going, possibly Simo? How's it going, Deadpool? I don't want to move Fabricio up, though, because he can be homegrown at club. Yeah, so do not want to move him up. So I don't know if I really care about you at all. Well, let's just check something. Yeah, we can move you up. That's fine. Profit and loss. Apparently, we're losing lots of money. We do not make much money here, unfortunately. All good. Here, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you very much for asking. It is, I mean, I think we're all doing only okay, because I think we all could be playing Football Manager 25 right now in a different universe. So, but in the universe we live in, we're still playing Football Manager 24. So it is what it is. It's okay. I'm still having fun, to be honest. Still enjoying the save that I'm on, so it is all good. Come on, Germany. Y'all got to do better. I'm the only one carrying the entire league right now. Castro, 10.0 training. Impressive. All right. That is everybody. Practically everybody in the entire team. What time is it in your country? It is almost 8 o'clock in the evening for me. Better under 19 squad isn't just a little bit better. Be nice for them to be winning down there. All right. This is our second team. Natman can stay on the bench. That's fine. Zavotsky, however, no. We'll bring Amadio there. Suarez can come in. Just whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, that looks fine. 5 a.m. Wow. So that gives, as you are 9 hours. Okay, so that means you're in the, what, maybe Poland or Ukraine or what else is over there? Kind of that line somewhere over there, I think. It's 9 hours. Is Germany 9 hours? Germany might be still 9 hours. I don't remember what the left edge of it is. I know England is 8. I just don't know where the left edge of the 9 hour one is. Oh, South Africa. Oh, that works too. You're in the band, just on the very southern end of the band. That works too. I hadn't even considered anybody in South Africa, to be honest. That's awesome. You might be one of the first people I've ever, well, not the first. First that I know about is watching me from South Africa. I appreciate it. That's awesome. Wow, we didn't even give them a shot. Castro getting to go. Ellie getting to go. Horvath getting to go. My best friend in high school was actually born in South Africa. All right. Well, it is technically end of stream today. I mean, I can't believe we had a couple losses in there. So disappointing. I mean, we do have a lot of green dots, so I can't be too disappointed. And we are just killing the league with the goal differential, 93-point goal differential. We're only 8 away from our record goal differential. Already on 81 points, already won the league. I mean, it's just, we have an extremely good team. We just got to do the Champions League. We got to get through the Champions League. It's so, who's left in it after Man United? Besides Man United, I should say. Oh, it's Inter. Oh, we're going to be playing Inter, the team that keeps trying to poach our players. I mean, I would love for Lazio to beat them, but I think Inter's going to win. They have an insane team as well right now. Like ridiculously good team. I wish we could see what their actual ratings were, but we know that they have a good team. All right, well, yeah, we're going to put a cut in there. My next live stream is tomorrow. Some Farming Simulator 25, back at it. I'm going to call the first Farming Simulator stream that we did last week kind of more of an intro. So tomorrow we'll actually get into doing the farm. So tomorrow will be kind of maybe officially episode 1 of that run. So if you were disappointed by maybe not doing too much actual farm work last week, and I just talked too much, well then tomorrow should be a better one, hopefully, for that. And then Saturday will be, I still haven't decided. There's a couple civilizations we're going to be playing as, that we have a possibility of playing as. I'll figure it out, but we'll be playing some Civ 6 on Saturday, and then we'll be back on this game next Monday, because honestly, there's nothing else out that I want to play right now. I like this game, so I'm going to keep playing it. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still having fun, though, because I love the fact that our team is just as good as it is. Hopefully, it keeps getting better. But I do appreciate you guys coming out, watching either the VOD or live, and may God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.